Hi everyone, Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and we have some news regarding iPhone 18, iPhone 17 Pro, iOS 18.3 Beta 3, and more. This is your news update for the week of January 13th, 2025. Now, when it comes to the iPhone 18, we are expected a 3-layer stacked camera sensor on the iPhone 18. We are also expected an under-the-display Face ID sensor on the iPhone 18. It was first thought out to be for the iPhone 17. Now it's going to be for the iPhone 18. And speaking of the iPhone 17, we have new information regarding the cameras. It's looking like we can have a 48 megapixel camera on the rear of the iPhone 17 and also have a 24 megapixel front-facing camera on the front of the iPhone 17, and this is for the Pro models. As far as the camera design, at first it was thought out that the iPhone 17s could have horizontal cameras kind of resembling the Google Pixel smartphones, but now it's looking like the iPhone 17s could still have, the Pro models could still have the same camera design as we currently have, however, have the flashlight and LiDAR sensor pushed to the far right. It is also looking like the iPhone 17s could switch from titanium back to aluminum. And we could also see a smaller dynamic island on the iPhone 17, which is kind of why we thought the Face ID, the under-the-display Face ID sensor, would be for the iPhone 17, but that's rumored for the iPhone 18. Now, as far as releases from Apple, we were expecting iOS 18.3 Beta 3 today. However, we did not get that update as of yet. I believe last year, if I take a look at 2024, I believe last year it released on January 9th. And then the RC was on the 16th, I believe, and then having the final release on the 22nd. We could see a similar release pattern, but I'm sure that's because last year there was that boot loop issue where if you installed iOS 17.3 and you had back tap enabled, your iPhone would be stuck in a boot loop, and the only way to get out of that is to restore, and you would lose all of your data. So that's why they probably had 3 betas. But we could see beta 3 as soon as tomorrow, then have the RC on the 21st, then January 27th, I would expect the final release of iOS 18.3. Then we move on to iOS 18.4 betas until June, where we get WWDC and iOS 19, which either could be on June 2nd or June 9th. We will see invites, however, in March, probably around towards the end of March. That will also be the time where iOS 18.4 releases. Now then, as far as the iPhone SE or iPhone 16e, as some people are calling it, it's looking like we could see a design that is very similar to the iPhone 14 with 1 or 2 cameras. We do know it will be a 6.1-inch display with a smaller notch or a dynamic island, but maybe a smaller notch and an A18 chip for Apple Intelligence. And we also could see USB-C charging, as that's what the current iPhones now have, and also what the EU has as well. It is also rumored that we could see a HomePod with a screen on it and the next-gen Apple TV releasing at some point as well. I believe towards the end of this year. As far as anything else, that's it for the news for the week of January 13th, 2025. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and I will see you guys later.